In this video, two Russian friends debate about does God Allah exist and about His blessings. This is a powerful, highly insightful, enlightening, and classic scholarly debate. You can comment if this is wrong. Here's a scenario for this deep and intense debate. Imagine two old friends sitting opposite each other. Alexei, listen, what divine plan are you talking about, Ivan? We're in the 21st century. You're a scientist, a biologist. How can you seriously talk about law? Everything we see is the result of billions of years of random mutations and natural selection. We are simply a fortunate coincidence in a cooling universe. No magic, only physics, Ivan.
Chance, you say? You know, Alexei, the probability of a cell spontaneously assembling into a functional organism is about the same as a hurricane sweeping through a printing press and accidentally assembling war and peace from scattered letters. You talk about physics, but physics is silent without laws. Listen to what is said in the Qur'an. Indeed, we created man from an essence of clay. Clay is the minerals of the earth. We are literally made up of the same elements as the soil beneath our feet. Isn't that a biological fact?
Well, those are beautiful metaphors. Nothing more. Ancient people tried to explain the world as best they could, but science explains the stages of fetal development without resorting to the divine.
Ivan, precisely about the stages. As an embryologist, you should appreciate the accuracy. The Quran describes the process.
First a drop, then a clot.
Do you know what alaka means? It means both blood clot and something suspended. That's exactly what the embryo looks like when it attaches to the uterine wall. It's literally suspended. Then, a chewed piece. At this stage, the embryo has characteristic markings that resemble tooth marks. How could a nomad in the desert 1400 years ago have known such details, which we only discovered with the help of microscopes? Let's say it's a coincidence in the descriptions. But life is full of suffering and injustice. Where is the blessing in that, Ivan?
The blessing is in the very possibility of realizing this. You breathe, your brain processes billions of signals per second, and you don't spend a single drop of effort on it. This is a grace that you take for granted. Allah says, He is the one who created for you hearing, sight, and hearts, but how little you give thanks. Your denial is also a will given to you by Him. He gave you reason to argue, and He also gives you proof in every cell of your body, from your first breath to your last. Alexei. You mean to say that even my death is part of this plan, Ivan? Of course. It's not a break in the thread, but a return to the source. Just as a seed falls into the earth to sprout, so a person goes through their stages. You're a scientist, Lyosha. Look at the complexity of this world without prejudice. Could such a perfect machine as a human being have arisen from chaos on its own? You know, about the suspended clot. That really makes you think.
It's strange that I didn't see this connection before, Ivan.
Sometimes you just need to stop looking at the letters and start reading the meaning. Allah is closer to you than your jugular vein. Just listen.